Hello guys, this is Ark, and in this video I'm going to briefly discuss um, the new champion that will be coming out in League of Legends. It's called Naafiri or something like that. Um, and we do not have a lot of information about it yet. From what I know, it's a female and it's a melee champion as well. Uh, we do not have any information about its attack damage, movement speed, attack range, and all that. We just know it's a melee champion. Uh, we still don't know if it's going to be a jungler or a laner, but let's try to see its abilities and see where it might end up being played at. So passive. Now Fury spawns pack mates that attack the targets of your attacks and abilities. Um, so I'm assuming that this is some sort of um, static cooldown, uh, like let's say 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds, a packmate is going to spawn probably, and if you auto attack something or if you use abilities or something, those packmates will attack them as well, kind of like Yorick's ghouls when you hit somebody with E, for example. I'm assuming there is going to be something like that. Um, while I was checking out the other abilities, I'm pretty sure that these packmates have their own HP. Um, so once they spawn, you probably have to kill them if you're facing Naafiri, otherwise uh, they might become a little overwhelming, so we will wait and see, of course. Q Darkin Dagger. Now Fury hurls up to 2 daggers. If the target is bleeding, the skill inflicts bonus damage and bonus bleeding. Packmates leap to attack targets hit. Um, so from what I see here, the initial 2 daggers kind of seems like the Zaya's Q, from what we see here. Not at the same speed, of course. They are uh, thrown out in like over 2 seconds or something. We will see how this works out. Of course, as we see in the video, once you hit somebody with Q, then the packmates will rush to attack that champion. And it has a secondary effect. If the target is bleeding, this will deal more damage and bonus bleeding. From what I've seen, the champion does not have bleeding on its own. Um, so there has to be some sort of like synergy between um, other champions that apply bleeds, like Talon. Uh, I'm not sure if poison counts as bleeding. I'm thinking that it doesn't. Um, so we're probably gonna be seeing this champion with Talon a lot if it's going to be dealing bonus damage, for example. Um, W, Hound's Pursuit. Now Fury and her packmates dash at an enemy, colliding with the first champion hit and dealing damage. Um, from what I understand, this will be a targeted ability. And like you target an enemy, and on the first champion you hit, you will stop and deal damage, something like that. I'm not 100% sure how it will work. Like if you target a minion, and do not fight any champion in the path, will you deal damage? I'm not sure. The descriptions are not really clear, so again, this is a brief video. We do not have a lot of information yet, so we're just speculating here, basically. E, Eviscerate. Naafiri dashes and damages enemies in an area, recalling and healing her packmates to full. Um, okay, so from what we see, Naafiri dashes and goes back and heals the packmates and recalls them. Like there's a dash, she damages in an area of effect, and then she goes back and I'm not exactly sure how the packmates work. Again, I'm assuming that they have their own health bar, which means that healing actually makes sense here. And recalling them as well means that they are not in danger anymore. Uh, So from what I understand so far, we have two movement abilities, one in W and another one in on here E. Uh, so already quite a mobile champion. Let's see the ultimate, the Call of the Pack. Naafiri empowers your pack and spawns additional pack mates, gaining a burst of speed and vision and a seal when she attacks a champion. On first champion takedown, all effects are refreshed. Well, of course, you need to have a refresh on an ability. That's every champion in 2023. Like the Aurelion Soul update made the W refreshing on takedowns. Um, it is what it is. It's fine. I don't care. Um, it makes for more exciting combos, I guess. Now, is this a real ultimate? I mean, it depends on the numbers, but um, you gaining a burst of movement speed and vision and a shield when you attack a champion. I mean, it doesn't seem like the spiciest effect, but if it allows you to like stick on enemies and you know you fall on top of somebody, you get movement speed, a shield, so you're quite safe. Your pack is empowered, so you deal more damage. Um, I'm sure that it gives you a lot of snowballing potential, a lot of multi-kill potential, popping off in team fights. If you get a takedown, then you can follow up on more kills. So I'm assuming that this champion will be a physical damage champion, like scaling with attack damage. I do not think that scaling with AP will be really good. Of course, again, it could be anything at this point. Um, it seems like I'm not sure if this is like an assassin or more of a bruiser type, or even if it is a full tank champion. Um, if the damage from your pack mates is high, like if it has high base damages and it doesn't really scale off of like AD or AP and scales off of like bonus shell, for example, then obviously we can assume that she will be a tank and building a lot of HP and dealing damage from that. Um, I'm assuming the daggers here will be physical, scaling with AD or something, physical damage. Um, so I have no idea. It's just speculation here, but I think it will be like an assassin with full AD, bonus AD ratios, etc. We will wait and see. The pack mates mechanics seems quite cool, honestly. It might seem like a nightmare to balance, in my opinion. First of all, it has resets, has a lot of dashes. The timer of the passive might be crucial. Um, but yeah, in any case, this is the short video, I guess, 8 minutes on the new champion that's going to be coming out. Um, I'm sure in the following days we will be getting more information about the scalings and base stats, etc. So until then, I will see you next time.